What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. We are here in Raleigh, North Carolina for Carolina Fear Fest. We have not gone in.
7 minutes.
7 minutes and then we'll get in. We're going to save our reactions so we can all react all together. So we're going to meet you guys in there. But I'm Nate.
I'm Mariana.
This is the Collection Corner. All right, you guys. So, oh.
What?
There's a lot.
Oh.
Dude.
I don't even think everybody's here yet.
No, but like you can like see all that.
And it goes all the way back.
This is a lot.
It is. Big. I think this will be a good experience this year. Last year we only went for 1 day and it was too much to do in 1 day for sure.
Definitely. So we're going to do a little wraparound and we're going to take you guys with us. Alright, so we did a wraparound. We actually did a few wraparounds.
We have our son with us for just 1 day, so we want him to experience a little bit. We're not, you know.
Yeah.
But I got him free candy.
Yeah, you did get free candy. So we've already seen a lot of stuff that we're gonna blow the budget on.
Oh yeah.
But we're trying to be smart. We're gonna take you guys around so you guys can see it all. But this is like, you guys can see behind us. Like it's just, it's a lot. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of vendors. And there's a lot of things that we want to buy. So we're gonna be smart. We're gonna slow down and
we're gonna talk some stuff out real quick before we buy anything.
We're gonna take you guys here with us so you guys can see all these vendors though, all right? All right, so we had to take a little pause and we came back, picked up our first item of the day, day one. There you go. Friday the 13th. We have a couple of the Friday the 13th movies already, but we did not have the first one on VHS.
It's also an alternative cover.
It is. So, first item. All right, so we just found a candle spot. This is what Fear Fest is all about. Like you just kind of find like the most weird, obscure people. There was a candle vendor, and he had Terrifier, Halloween.
Terrifier, Halloween itself, Coraline.
He had a bunch of stuff, and they all like had these cool different spells to it. So we're gonna show you guys. There's a dead man right there. Yes, sir. So yeah, so we just checked this out. So y'all check them out. We're gonna show some of the candles down here because that was good.
Yes, their name is Cat's Candle. They're based out of Virginia Beach, but they travel all around. So check them out.
Check them out. All right, you guys. So we've done a lot of
window shopping and trying to hook up some interviews that we can post.
We got some good stuff.
And look, there's what?
Oh, I can. Where is he? There he is.
You're standing. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That was not planned.
No, I think they're targeting my red hair.
For sure. But so we have some interviews set up for some vendors that we're very excited about.
Yeah. So
we've seen some very cool pieces here.
We've actually been doing some interviews today, but we've been on the other side of the interview. We've been helping out your dad, the dead man, with some of his interviews.
Yep.
So if you guys want to see some of those interviews from day one, go check out his stuff on Facebook and
Instagram
and all that stuff.
Yeah,
We'll have all that stuff linked down in the bottom.
Yep.
But this is the end of day 1.
It is.
That was scary.
8:45.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
I didn't see that.
So this is the end of day 1. This is a. Yep. This is what we do out here. I think they're targeting my red hair.
For sure.
So this is the end of day 1. If I'm shaking, it's because I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared.
You're scared.
My hand is shaking. Okay. Okay, this is what we're doing. Oh god. Okay, let's just move on and try to. I think we survived. So.
I survived. I got a fist bump from Michael Myers.
All right, so this is the end of day 1.
Yes, we will be back here early tomorrow.
But for you guys, it will be in like 3, 2, 1. Welcome to day 2. So we just got here. That was kind of funny. We just got here. We woke up
A little late.
hella late.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of things to do. We got to make up some time.
Yeah.
So let's take you guys in here for day 2. Good morning, everybody. So I wanted to get in a little quick word here. I'm here with T-Bone, or T-Rex. I like T-Bone better, but
Terrence.
Terrence. So we came across this person for you yesterday. We saw some of this artwork, and this was just like, it looked like oil painting. It like really draw my attention in.
Yeah, I'm an illustrator, so I got a lot of comic book background.
Okay. He had some Carolina Fear Fest. What would you say? You could only get them here. I forgot what the word
Yeah,
is.
the
Like
exclusive
I'm drawing.
24 by 36 posters. For every show, I create 10 exclusive pictures. You only get one of each. So, and then they come in, they're $60, and it kind of gives the person the ability that's theirs. It's it. And there's not going to be another one made of it.
And we definitely missed out because he had that
The Jason
and we said, oh, we'll get it tomorrow. And
it had to be the first one sold.
And it's gone. So
Yeah.
get them while you can. There's still a couple left,
Yeah.
but
I got 9 left.
who knows? They might be gone by the time y'all get
Yeah,
here.
we come in North Carolina Fear Fest.
So is there like a particular like horror film that kind of like created this?
I like all horror. I don't like new horror. I'm an old horror fan.
Yeah.
So I mean, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Freddy Krueger, stuff like that. Bad cinema movies.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of the new stuff, like The Conjuring and all that stuff. I'm not into that stuff. So
Neither am
I like
I.
making money on it, but as far as that, I'm not a big fan.
So what would you think would be like the biggest like difference between like new horror and the old horror?
Well, I think new horror. I mean, it's great that people like it. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it for that, but I just don't get into it.
Okay.
Like back when I was a kid, we'd stay up and be like,
I know.
It's scarier. The new stuff ain't scary. You live in reality now, so nothing's really scary.
That is a different viewpoint.
What's scary is waking up, you have no money in your pocket. That's scarier than horror.
Yeah.
So.
Man, that's a viewpoint I've never really thought about.
The reality of real life is scarier than these movies. Now, back then, you come across Hellraiser, and you're like 15, 16 years old. I mean, that's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
If you're 12 years old, everybody likes Terrifier now. I'm not a fan, but hey, if that's what they like.
Y'all saw our last video, you know about.
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing, and I'm glad that everybody has something that they enjoy.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. Me, I'm an '80s guy, so I mean I was born in the '70s. Everything is '80s for me. So clothes,
as you can see, music, it reflects.
Yeah. And I come from a comic book background, so that's why all my stuff is illustrated looking more than realistic. And about more realistic, that's just about the realist you're going to get is the way that some of the features are. So yeah, but I like that. I kind of stand out from everybody else.
Well, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I know we're going to be busy today, but
you can check me out on tacosandtoys.com. And I have a store in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's half food, half toys. You can now play with your food. Also, check me out, The Art of Terrence Muncie on Facebook and all that. And thank you so much, man.
We're going to get that all down in the description, you guys. Peace out. Alright, so we've done a lot in the past. I have no idea how long it's been. They got something going on over there. So
we did one interview.
We did one. Did we do?
Well, we did 2 total interviews today, which you saw the one earlier.
I don't remember where we left off here, but we have done 2 interviews. Yes. And we picked up some stuff. Are we going to show it or are we going to show it? Yeah, we'll show it. We'll give you guys a little glimpse of it because we'll probably do like a little haul video so you guys can really see everything. But we did pick up a Abigail pop. I don't know if it'll focus, but I'll show you guys a B-roll clip of it here. And then we also picked up this Halloween Christmas edition Chucky Mecha figure, which we'll show you guys in a later video, so we'll do like a more in-depth review of it. But
yeah, some pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, we've been. So we are here with the Spook House Horror Podcast. I got that correctly. I haven't even shared my name yet. I'm Nate. Phil, we met last year, and I forgot your name again. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's a long weekend.
Yeah, this is day 2 of Carolina Beer Park. You go here. We're like right next to the stage over here. So we've been walking around. We've been checking out some of the vendors here. We saw you last year. Like I said, you were selling these VHSs that I bought a couple of already. So I was asking you before this interview, what's the correlation between your horror podcast, your YouTube channel, and the VHSs? Is there anything that like really drew you specifically to just selling VHSs?
I'm just a big fan of collecting VHS. Like I just did an episode talking with some friends about our favorite VHS tapes, and I mean these are my personal tapes, so I kind of hate to part with them. But
this is your personal collection?
Yeah. Yeah. So like every year, I buy tapes throughout the year. I don't sell all of them, but yeah, just to cover booth cost and yeah, just to meet people and sell some tapes, promote the podcast. Yeah.
Is there like a certain horror movie that maybe like drew you to collecting VHSs? Is there like a nostalgic memory back there that started this specifically?
Ever since I was a kid, I was kind of obsessed with Michael Myers and Halloween. I know it's a cliche answer, but I gotta be honest. Yeah, the Halloween series, I had all those on VHS as a kid, so yeah.
That's really cool. So I was checking out your YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel and a podcast.
Yes.
I've seen that you were doing some reviews on like some of the newer movies that came out these past couple of months.
Yeah.
Is there a preference? Do you like prefer these newer age movies or these like VHS era? I know it's gonna be tough because of the nostalgia, but is there a preference here? Do you prefer to like review movies of this time period?
It seems like I mostly review newer movies that come out, but I end up talking about a lot of these older movies. I mean, the 80s is my favorite decade, but in the last 10 to 15 years especially, I feel like horror is kind of coming back around, you know, with movies like Hereditary and things like that. There's good and bad in every year of horror. But
well, I know I personally love Chucky. That's my favorite horror franchise.
Nice.
You clearly love Friday the 13th because we were looking at all the Friday the 13th movies out
Nice.
there. We might buy a couple.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up buying something.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a certain franchise that's your favorite?
You said, well, I know
You
you said
said Halloween.
Halloween. I mean, I love Friday the 13th. Man,
There's a lot to choose from.
yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'd say those are the big ones. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a chance here if you want to plug in your channel or your podcast.
Sure. Just the Spook House podcast on Instagram, YouTube. So yeah, give me a follow. Check out the page.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have it all linked down here below, so you guys can click it down here.
Down here.
Peace out. All right, so we tried. We really tried, but Alex Vincent wasn't taking any interviews at the time. We tried, didn't work out, but you good?
Yep.
So we tried to get an interview, didn't work out, but we still got something signed.
Cool. It is cool.
Yeah, so I showed you guys the NECA we bought.
This one?
Yeah, so we got it signed. And we'll show you guys up close, but we got it signed. And we got a picture with him. So at least that was like the next best thing. He did say while we were talking to him that the quote that he wrote.
So he said he's written Chucky dialogue in the past.
Yeah.
And he remembers the scene. It's a good scene, all that.
I think he said it was like one of his favorite, if not his
Yes.
favorite kill scene.
But as he was signing it, he was like, "Can I write a quote that's not really a quote?" And we
Yeah.
were like, "Yeah, sure."
Whatever's
He
on your
said,
heart.
he literally said that if he had written the scene,
This is what he would have.
this is what he would have written instead. And of course, we'll have the,
Yeah, we
so you
put it
can
up.
see it and read
But
it. But
that's
yeah.
just really cool experience.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad we didn't get to interview,
But he
but
was friendly.
he was really
was
nice
friendly.
about it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We are almost ready to end day 2. There's about an hour left. Right now, I think we're just going to be looking for something for our subs. We got 2 interviews done today, 1 signature, and yeah, so we will close off the day a little bit later, but I just wanted to share that right now we're just doing some shopping, so if I see anything, I'll let you know.
All right, so that is a wrap for day 2.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember where we left off, but we got the signature from Alex Vincent.
Yes.
We did a little bit of walk around. We bought some more stuff. We'll show you guys here in the end.
Yes.
But that's a wrap for day 2. That was a lot.
That was a lot. We got a lot done today.
Yeah, so we're going to go and rest. Day 3 starts tomorrow. But for you guys, it starts in as little as 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Welcome to day 3.
Yes. So today we have quite a few interviews lined up.
Yep, we're actually on our way to them right now.
Yes. And we brought Sam from Trick or Treat.
Don't y'all just miss him. I missed him.
I missed him so much too.
Yeah.
So let's just get
Let's
into it. Let's go
Day
get
3.
started.
Here we come. Good morning. So, like we were saying, we're doing some interviews with some of these booths. This is a very special one for us. This is, I think, the 3rd time we've seen you guys here. We absolutely love what you guys do here.
Yes.
We just, it's always a trip just coming in here and seeing what's new.
That means so much to me.
I know you had like some specific questions because you love this.
Absolutely.
My first one, what inspired you to even start making stuff like
The
this?
Bears were actually, I was seeing someone, and after Valentine's Day, while I was at a convention and she was making life rather difficult for me, I came home to a gift. She had cut it up, ripped it up, poured fake blood off it, cut its arm off, sewed it back on and stuff. And she goes, "Do you like it?" I'm like, "I do. I love it." I'm like, I think if we make these, people would buy them. She goes, I don't think that's a good idea. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't think you're a good idea. So I didn't marry her. And it turned into this, you know?
I mean,
it works though.
it's a great outcome given the situation. This is amazing.
So you do create these yourself? You don't
Yes.
these? Okay.
No.
How long does it typically take you to make at least like one of these bigger figures?
The bigger ones, it depends. Like I don't like Michael Myers. I get a replica of the mask at blank, and then I paint it. Obviously, I don't make the jumpsuit, and I slap them together. When I make a Jason bear, like the bunny underneath the mask, the face is all messed up. It looks like, you know, because Friday the 13th is my personal favorite, so I go all in. I haven't had the time to make it, but I make a mini Jason where the mask is removed and it's got the face from part 3 underneath it.
That's pretty cool.
So the Sams probably take the longest because they're all hand stitched,
right?
And they're probably the most expensive to make because burlap has gotten so expensive in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Is there like a personal your favorite? Like, do you have a favorite one that you make here? I know, like we tend to like the Stitch and the.
I really like making the Jasons, the Stitches, and my newest favorite is making Bob from Beetlejuice.
Okay.
And the medium Art the Clowns. But my newest personal favorite, because I've wanted him for so long, was Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. He was so much fun to make.
I like the like details.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's
There's a lot of
close up in here, but
yeah,
details.
sure.
It's really good. I'm having a ball here.
What have you noticed as a fan favorite out here? What are people more gravitating towards?
People. It's funny. People have. It depends on the guest. If anyone from Terrifier is at the show, they will clean me out of all my Art the Clowns. I used to call something the Robert Englund syndrome. I would have a whole bunch of Freddy Bears. No one would buy them. Then I'd go to a show the following weekend where it's mostly Friday the 13th people or Halloween people, and then everyone buys Freddy. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't care as long as they sell.
I mean,
Yeah, that's always a good model to have, you know. All right, well, we're not going to take too much of your time. We just really wanted to give you a little special shout out here. If you want to go ahead and tell the camera where they can find you, anything else is coming.
On Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, just look up Horror Show Jack. I will hopefully be having my website updated soon, which is horrorfangs.com. I will be at Glowfest in Ohio, which is on an island on one of the Great Lakes in 2 weeks, and then after that I will be and then literally the weekend after that I will be at Days of the Dead in Indianapolis.
Actually, that's not too far.
That's not too far from where we live. So.
It's going to be a good show. They got a lot of good guests.
Check that out,
we'll talk about that. All right. Well, that's all for here for us. Until next time.
All right, we are here with our next person we're going to interview. His name is Glenn, and he is working the Cat's Candles booth here at Carolina Fear Fest this year.
I think we showed a clip from day one.
Yes.
You guys should have seen it on day one here.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So I know that your daughter technically owns this business. You're helping her out today.
Correct.
But can you just, I know we were just talking, but can you just describe to the people about how this business started and how well it's going for you guys?
Yes. So 5 years ago, my daughter was graduated high school, was bored, started making candles for fun, and then got a big break when somebody could not attend a craft show in Virginia Beach where we live. Gabrielle filled in. We owned nothing, not even a table. So we went, borrowed everything we needed, set up a table at a church, and she's been running ever since. In 2023, she came to me and asked for some help. She wanted to go to her first con, and I will give compliments to a company called Big Lick Comic Con in Northern Virginia. and we have been. She has been running ever since. I support her when needed. Sometimes double booked. This weekend, I'm here because Gabrielle got sick.
Yeah.
So we're covering, but things happen.
Yeah.
But the good part is it's been a successful show so far.
What has been pulling people in? What have people been seeing that they really?
Like a trend that you've seen where people are picking up a certain item or something.
Yeah, like really.
What attracts a lot of people are what are called decorative candles.
Yeah.
And so when you take a regular candle on top, it looks kind of like going to get ice cream, like whipping on top of a Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
So Gabrielle developed that on her own. She watched videos, taught herself, self-taught how to do all of it.
Okay.
And then she started designing candles on her own. The first one she had was we're sold out of, was serial killer documentaries, but it's gone, or we would show you that candle.
I think I have a video of it. So
the big selling horror candle right now is based off of a candle called Final Girl, which based on horror themes.
Yes.
And it's got blood kind of hanging down the sides of it and everything. But Gabrielle designed that one based off the Final Girl themes. So it's the whip wax candles that attract the people in. And then we let them know that she does all of it, from creating, designing, making, everything in the garage of our house.
Yeah. Okay. So she doesn't just make horror; she makes all different kinds of candles.
Yes, we have outside candles, like for example, cereal flavors. Things like that. Fruit flavors, cakes, things like that. So there's sweets, things of that nature. Sometimes there's designs just for Christmas. Things like that.
Is there something that gravitated you guys specifically towards horror? Like, is there like a nostalgic memory that maybe led you guys to this direction?
Yeah, like are you guys horror fans?
Gabrielle is a devoted horror fan.
Okay. That's
and what we learned in some of her craft shows, when she started to make a few horror candles, that's what was selling better than the standard candles. So she gravitated to more. So she was involved with Carolina Fear Fest. This is her 3rd year. She does other horror conventions up and down the East Coast. And she's been called and asked to come to some shows where she didn't even apply.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's really cool.
That's amazing. And she's I'm 24, and he told me she's only 23, so she's a year younger than I am, and she's so successful already. That's amazing. I love that for you guys.
She created the business at 18 years old. Just turned 23 earlier this calendar year.
That's great. I love that for you guys. Well,
we're gonna give you a minute here if you'd like to plug in Instagram, social medias, or anything like that. If you'd like to tell the audience.
It's all here.
You got the card right there.
I've got a card.
We'll have it down here in the video, and then we'll link it down to the
video. We've got the card here, but Cats Candles is it. Website is catscandles.net, and Instagram, Cats Candles 2020, Facebook, Cats Candles US 2020.
Okay.
All right, we'll keep that all down in the description so you guys can click it.
Yes.
But
thank you for the awesome interview.
Thank you for the opportunity to promote Cats Candles.
All right. Peace out.
We got Sam and his little thingy is on. Yeah, so we're having fun. We're almost done interviewing people, but we got a couple more people that I think we want to talk to, right?
Yeah, but we're about to drop a boatload of money. We've just been saving it for the end, trying to figure out exactly where we're going to drop this boatload of money. But we're going to drop it.
I don't know what
I just stressed you out, didn't I?
I don't know what he's talking about because we set a budget and he's like, the budget.
The budget.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Welcome back, you guys. We got another booth that we're gonna highlight. We walked past you guys yesterday. We talked a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
This stuff just like jumped out at us. We just really wanted to like talk about it.
Okay.
Can you kind of walk us through a little bit of what you got going on, the process on this?
It's pretty much just made from scrap metal. I come up with an idea and just put it together, weld, grind.
How long have you been doing it?
About 4 or 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Right. Is there something that just sparked this interest?
Well, I was a welder
Okay.
for many years, and I kind of got into the art part of it, and just, I don't know, just create.
It kind of just.
It just, yeah.
I understand that. Some of the best ideas I feel like are just
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yep.
It just comes up.
Yeah.
Is there a personal favorite, or is it not even here? Do you have?
No, this one here. That's my favorite.
This is our favorite too. We walked past it, and we even got to see the number 13.
A lot of people don't. I have to point it out. I have to point it out so a lot of people don't see it. But that's cool.
Is it one of those?
It's like just
not as appreciated kind of thing. The details.
Yeah.
Of it, maybe.
Yeah.
As we were just in awe, just like trying to get as close as we can.
Yeah.
Like, man, this like we really love this kind of stuff. But
and a lot of the small pieces here are like I call them my 2D. This is my 2D table.
Okay.
And it's done with like a plasma cutter. Like
Okay.
it's all drawn on the metal, and I go out by hand, cut it all out.
I like that. Do you have anything like exclusive for like Carolina Fear Fest, or is this just all just your general?
I don't have anything.
Okay. I always like that.
Yeah.
People that they'll have a little exclusives here going on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a chance here if you want to plug in your channel, any social media, any of your stores.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, 3113 Metal Art, and it's 30 the word 113 Metal Art. I don't know if
we're gonna have that written down up here. That's up here.
Yeah, if you have eyes, you can see. You can see it right there.
And you got fingers. You can click down in the description. And it'll lead you right there.
Okay, and I do have a website, and I'm on Instagram. So yeah.
So that'll all be right down below. All right. Peace out.
All right, guys. So we just
Go ahead.
we just made the most awesome purchase I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, we're not gonna show you yet.
Yeah.
But you guys saw footage of the place where we were just at. They had like the tiles and the custom T-shirts.
Yeah.
You guys will see what we picked up after.
Yes, but it is so cute.
It is probably my favorite thing that we've gotten here so far.
Yes. Yeah, and it was like she just made it.
Yeah.
Like it's fresh. So we
Still warm.
We will show you that later.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. That was Carolina Fear Fest 2025.
Yep. End of day 3. My legs hurt.
Yeah.
My knees are heavy.
And
Palms are sweaty.
And we got a 9-hour car ride tomorrow. So
something mom spaghetti.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was
very tired though.
So just like a quick, I mean, we'll go over some more, but like just a quick overview. Last year we only went for 1 day, and we didn't come as pressed. We came
to enjoy the show.
It's a very different experience if you go all 3 days, for sure. There's just so much to see and to do, and so many people to talk to. Like, it's not enough to do in 1 day, for sure.
Definitely not.
Definitely
but
not.
We had fun. If you guys can see, there were some clowns walking around, you know, putting little pins on people, and they got Sam.
They did.
Sam got pinned. Sam's gonna get you. He knows where you are. He knows where you live. You'll never see him coming.
We'll put the people who actually did that.
He's gonna come and get you.
they run a whole haunted
He ain't like that at all.
thing. So, but
that is a wrap for Carolina Fear Fest 2025. You guys made it to the end.
Yep.
I appreciate you guys sticking to the end of the video.
Yep.
This was a big. Oh no, you're fine. We're just recording a video. But we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys watching to the end. And I think this is it. Until next time.
Bye.
Peace out.
Say bye, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.